and I'm looking forward to seeing how they keep developing going forward. So
one thing I loved what you just said was not so much about athletically competing, but also in the classroom. How much have you really tried to tie in being a student athlete, into the basketball, where everybody can say, well, it's sports, but you're really trying to hammer home the athletics, not just athletics, meaning the academics as well?
Well, we talk about that all the time.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank. Member
Coach, one final
FDIC.
question for you would be keys to the game. What would be the main key to start off 1-0 in conference play as well, not just going 2-0, but really getting that jump start on the Six Rivers West schedule?
Well, Benton's a very quick and athletic team. They're scrappy. We played them last year, and they have most of their players back. Very athletic. We have to defend the three. We have to stop their dribble drive. And we got to win the rebound battle with our size. That's one advantage we do have is our size. We got to try to win the points in the paint, try to limit our turnovers, and try to prevent them getting half the three-point line and prevent them from getting easy shots in the lane. So,
Coach, I appreciate the time. Look forward to seeing a great matchup here this evening. If everything goes your way, we'll get a chance to talk to some of your guys in the postgame show as well.
All right, thank you very much, Sean.
Thank you very much. Head coach Bo Bucks of the Belmont Braves joining us here on the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show. More after this time out. You're listening to Six Rivers West Conference boys basketball on the X, Extreme 1071, X1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Hi, this is Justine with the Dubuque Area Chamber of Commerce. This holiday season, shop local and make a real impact. 68 of every $100 you spend stays right here in the community. Home for the Holidays highlights great businesses like The Spot Nutrition, Built by Maria, Wicked Dame, and McDonald's Supply. When you shop participating locations, you can enter to win many local gift cards. See the full list of Home for the Holidays participating businesses at the Chamber's website, DubuqueChamber.com, and keep your holidays local.
Pregame 3.
Welcome back to your Raleigh Chiefs pregame show on X1071.com and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Six Rivers West boys basketball tonight as the Benton Zephyrs are hosting the Belmont Braves. Now being joined by head coach of the Zephyrs, Luke Tyson. And Coach, second game of the season, we already have conference play. What is going on?
Yeah, it's a different season. We're going early in the conference. I talked to the guys a lot over this week now. Just a different energy when conference play starts, and hopefully the guys can adjust to that early in the season here.
Just had your first game, unfortunately did not go the way you wanted it to be for the Zephyrs, but what did you learn about your team in that first game outside of playing against yourselves in practice that you learned from the first day of practice to the first game?
Yeah, like you said, the game didn't finish the way we wanted. It actually played probably better than the score showed. For the most part, we stayed with them other than a couple stretches here and there. I was proud of the guys' effort. Defensively, we got some things that we need to work on, and hopefully we worked on this week. And ultimately, we got to shoot a lot better. We only shot 26 or 27% in that first game, so hopefully we can get a few more shots to fall tonight.
Do you feel some of that is because of the defense or maybe just the first game jitters? Because there is something to that. I just saw Galena versus Cuba City on Tuesday night, and Galena already had 3 games under their belt, Cuba City's first, and you could tell the difference. Do you think maybe that had a little bit to do with it?
Yeah, I think definitely it could. Obviously, the guys, you're talking about 16, 17-year-old guys that are out here competing, and so they might have some of that. Hopefully, like we said, we got some more work in, and we're ready to go a little bit more tonight.
Belmont has a lot of sophomores and seniors, but you've got one senior that is a big guy in Isaiah Santiago. How do you try to utilize his size down low where not many people in this area, let alone this conference, could be able to slow him down?
Yeah, well, the crazy thing is that Belmont's got a guy that's probably just as big and going to compete just as well down low. So Isaiah's going to be huge for us on the defensive side, being able to control Freeman for Belmont. And he also played a really good offensive game for us on Monday night, so hopefully he can continue on that side of the ball too.
Final question for you, Coach. Keys to the game. What would be the main key for the Benton Zephyrs to get win number 1 on the season and a head start on conference play?
I think it's going to be our defensive intensity. If we can come out here and pressure them and make them feel uncomfortable with the ball and get some good defensive possessions with one and dones, that's going to be huge for us.
Coach, I appreciate the time. I look forward to seeing a great game here tonight, conference play, and hopefully we'll do this again in the post-game show as well.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much to head coach Luke Tyson of the Benton Zephyrs joining us here at our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. More after this time out. It's Six Rivers West Conference boys basketball on the X, Extreme 1071, x1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 1.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoebox in downtown Black Earth. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting. So stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop into the Shoebox, the largest shoe store at the north end of Black Earth.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
Save big money on new appliances when you shop at Menards. We have an excellent in-stock appliance selection from great brands at the best prices. Ready to take home today. Whether you want new laundry appliances or need upgrades for your kitchen, you'll be sure to find appliances that'll make your life easier. Visit Menards and save big money on appliances today. Plus, check out Menards.com to view all of our great deals happening this week.
In game 1.
This is your Raleigh Cheese pregame show on Extreme 1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. If you've been injured, contact Russell Law Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. Started from game 1 for the Belmont Braves. Logan Kress is out this evening due to an illness. Other than that, we have everybody playing for the Benton Zephyrs and for the Belmont Braves. Again, your injury report presented to you by Russell Law Offices. The colors of the game are presented to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. The Benton Zephyrs wearing their home whites with the blue numerals and green numerals and green trim. We'll get this correct one of these times. And the Belmont Braves are wearing their road black uniforms with the orange trim and white numerals.
The singing of our national river performed tonight by this river Curtis.
Of our national anthem here at high school. Once again, the colors of the game presented to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Benton Zephyrs with the white jerseys with the black trim and green
numerals. The Belmont Braves with the black jerseys with orange trim and white numerals. Let's go ahead and get you your starting lineup presented to you by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. The starting lineup for the 1-0 Belmont Braves this evening: a 6'3" senior number 3, Ian Austin; a 6'2" sophomore number 10, Wyatt Temperley; a 5'11" sophomore number 22, Boone Havens; a 6'6" junior number 34, Chase Rickers; and a 6'6" sophomore number 42, Thomas Freeman. The starting lineup for the Benton Zephyrs: a 5'10" junior number 0, Braden Kilcoy; a 5'9" junior number 4, Sam Clegg; a 6-foot junior number 5, Desmond Morrissey; a 5'10" junior number 25, Nolan Keller; and a 6'3" senior number 44, Isaiah Santiago. The Belmont Braves are led by head coach Bo Books, and the Benton Zephyrs are led by head coach Luke Tyson. That's your starting lineup presented to you by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. This evening we'll have scores from around the area presented to you by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest, as we are in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Be sure to visit Ayers Furniture at AyersFurniture.com. As it will be Isaiah Santiago wearing number 44 in white on the right-hand side, and on the left-hand side is Thomas Freeman of the Belmont Braves, getting ready to jump center as we are underway here in Belmont, as won by the Benton Zephyrs. Kilcoyne on the right-hand side as we're just underway in Benton. Left-hand side, Braden Kilcoyne with the basketball. He'll dribble it to between the circles. Now he'll drift to the right side. He goes inside. Shot is up, no good, but there will be a foul on the play on the Belmont Braves. Braves foul is on number 22, Boone Havens, and it's his first personal team foul, number 1. Just 17 seconds into our contest, the first foul. 3-ball launch to the right wing. That's Reynolds around, no good by Kilcoyne. Rebound comes down to the Belmont Braves. Havens into the front court for the Braves. Ian Austin. He'll get it down low to Thomas Freeman. Freeman versus Santiago. Down low. He gets trapped. He'll kick it back out to Havens. Havens has the ball between the circles, behind the back dribble to the lane. Jump stop, kick out left side to Rickers. Now we'll swing it to Ian Austin. Austin will get it down low. That will go to Freeman, and a blocking foul. Thomas Freeman will go to the line for the potential three-point play. As a foul goes on number 5, Desmond Morrissey. That is his first personal team foul, number 1. Freeman at the line. He will shoot 1. We are 46 seconds into our contest. As Freeman has a couple of dribbles, firing it away, and nothing but the bottom of the net. 3-0 in favor of the Belmont Braves. 17-14 to play in the first half. The Braves put on a full court press, broken nicely by the Zephyrs. Left-hand side, thought about the 3 was Kilcoyne. He'll dribble in the lane. 12-foot jumper is too strong. Rebound comes down to Thomas Freeman. 1 minute gone by, first half. 3-0 the Braves. Front court, Boone Havens. Left-hand dribble into the lane. He finds an opening. The ball stolen away by Isaiah Santiago. Into the front court. Come the Zephyrs with the layup is good by Braden Kilcoyne. 3-2 your score in favor of the Belmont Braves. Austin with the ball right side to Havens. Looking down low. Freeman, he is backing his way down. High off glass is good. Thomas Freeman with all 5 points. 5-2, 16-26 to play in the first half. And a foul is going to be called on the Braves. And that will go on Boone Havens. That is quickly 2 fouls on him as Griffin McNett will check in for the Braves. McNett is a 5'10" sophomore wearing number 21. 5-2 is your score in favor of the Braves. Zephyrs with the ball crossing the timeline is Nolan Kelleher. He'll drift to the left-hand side. He sees an opening up with a shot. No good, but a foul will be upcoming on the Braves. That goes on Ian Austin. That is his first team foul, number 3 already. We're just a minute 44 into this contest. Nolan Kelleher will go to the line. He will shoot 2. As tonight's game being brought to you in part by Community First Bank, for you and the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. First free throw by Kelleher is no good. Specialty Feeds, Vita Plus, Belmont, offering top quality livestock feed for all of your animal needs to get the most out of every input into your enterprise. Specialty Feeds, Vita Plus, Belmont. 1 of 2 from the free throw line for Kelleher. It's 5-3 in favor of the Belmont Braves. They have the basketball. Freeman top the wheel. He will dial up from distance and drain it. Thomas Freeman with points so far for the Braves. And at the 16-minute mark, 8-3 in favor of Belmont. And there's a 3 answer. Desmond Morrissey down from distance. Just like that. The Zephyrs are within 2. 8-6 is your score. 15:40 to play in the first half. Down low, back to Freeman. Kick back out. Pump fake on the 3 by McNett. He'll drive the floater in the lane off front iron. No. Gets his own offensive rebound. The left hand, no good. Rebound tipped around. Chase Rickers puts it up. No good, but a foul will be called on the Benton Zephyrs. Zephyr personal foul will go on number 44, Isaiah Santiago. This is first personal team foul number 2. Chase Rickers at the line. They shoot 2. First one is on his way, and it is off front iron and no good. McNett Electric of Belmont can assist you with all of your electrical needs. Whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential, Chip and his group, McNett Electric, are on call and ready to help you. McNett Electric, Belmont. Second free throw on its way. Rattles around and does go home for Rickers. He is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. It's now 9-6 in favor of the Belmont Braves. 15:25 to play in this first half. Into the front court. The Zephyrs, beautiful give and go. Kelleher, he'll kick it back out to Klang. Dialing up from 3. It's off the glass and good. The bank is open. We're tied at 9. 15:13 to play in this first half. Right side is Temperley with the basketball. Swing it to left side, Austin. Austin looking down low. He'll get it back out to Temperley, top of the wheel. Right side to McNett, looking down low to Freeman. Freeman backing down with the left hand, going up against Santiago, kicking out left side. 3 ball is up, no good. Rattling around is Temperley. Rebound comes down to the Zephyrs. Kilcoyne into the front court. He will stutter step, driving baseline. He will kick it out. It'll be a 3 ball on the way. Kelleher, it's good! Nolan Kelleher from downtown. The Zephyrs, 14:38 to play in this first half. This has been a 9-1 run, off glass. Good by Thomas Freeman. The big dog is beaten. He has 10 of the 11 Belmont points. 14:20 to play, first half, as Kelleher driving the lane, altered by Thomas Freeman. Here come the Braves. Front court on the right side, dribble drive baseline. Temperley off the side of the backboard, kicking it back out. Freeman for 2. No good off front iron. Rebound comes down. It's picked up by Austin. He'll get it to the cutter in the lane. Up and good. Griffin McNett with the bucket, and just like that, 15-12 lead in favor of the Belmont Braves. 13:56 to play in this first half. Top of the wheel, pump fake on the 3 is Morrissey. He'll get over to Kilcoyne between the circles. Looking right side, hand off to Kelleher. Kelleher to the elbow, now left side. He'll go to Morrissey. He'll dial up a 3 ball. Front iron, no good on the heat check. 3. Rebound comes down to the Braves. 13:35 to play, first half. 1 point advantage for the Belmont Braves. Into the lane, free throw line jumper is up. Back iron, no good by Wyatt Temperley. Rebound comes down to Braden Kilcoyne. Kilcoyne into the front court for the Zephyrs, looking to reclaim the lead. He will hand it off to Kelleher. Kelleher in the lane, kicks over to Santiago, goes through his hands out of bounds, and it will be Belmont basketball. Checking into the contest for the Zephyrs, Carter Rui and Drew Heffley. Mountain City Bank's total line of credit allows you the use of the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop at a Mountain City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at mountcitybank.com. 13-13 to play in this first half. 13-12 in favor of the Belmont Braves. And they have the basketball kick out left side. That's Rickers. He'll drive to the elbow, kicking back out to Freeman. Now hand off to Temperley. He'll drive in the lane. Nice up and under move and good. Wyatt Temperley got the defender in the air with an 8-foot jumper, which is 15-12 in favor of the Braves. 12:50 to play in this first half. Kilcoyne into the front court, hands off to Rury. Rury in the lane, kicks out to Kilcoyne. He'll drive on the baseline, spin move. He'll go with the fadeaway jumper, partially blocked. Rebound comes down to the Belmont Braves. Temporarily into the front court, crossing over to the right. Hands off to Freeman, kicking it back out top of the wheel to Austin. Thought about the three, now Temperley swings it baseline to Rickers. Rickers back out to Temperley, top of the key to Austin. 12:20 to play, first half, 15-12 the Braves. Freeman with the basketball, he'll dribble drive, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Benton. That's going to go on Drew Heffley, his first. Team foul number 3. I disagree with that one. It looked like it was a push-off first by Freeman, but again, that's my angle. And just my opinion. We all know what opinions are. Inbound comes in to Austin. Will go right side, Temperley. He'll try to drive baseline, gets double teamed. Freeman picks it up and good. Thomas Freeman makes it 17-12. 12:07 to play, first half. Looking over to the baseline, diving after it. And it will be Benton, Belmont basketball. Benton tried to call a timeout, but didn't quite have the possession before falling out of bounds. After a run that was a 9-1 run by the Benton Zephyrs, this now has been an 8-0 run for the Braves, right back at you. Griffin McNett with the basketball. Looking down low, wide open. Austin is good. Beautiful look by the Braves. 19-12 in favor of Belmont. 11:39 to play in the first half. And a quick injury timeout as Freeman is gimping a little bit. This game brought to you in part by Rundy Plumbing and Heating. Belmont for agricultural, commercial, and residential needs. Call Rundy Plumbing and Heating, Belmont. An all-star power wash in Benton, your full-service painting and power washing company specializing in residential, agriculture, and commercial projects. Visit All-Star Power Wash on the web, Facebook, and call today for a quote. Dribble drive in the lane. Shot is altered, but the arm was hit by the Belmont Braves. Brady Gill, his first personal, team foul number 4. Trying to shoot two. Carter Rury. Southwest Health has over 24 specialty services, more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. First free throw is up and good for Rury. Laley Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. Second free throw is good as well for Carter Rury. That stops a 10-0 run. It's now 19-14. The Braves, 11:24 to play until the McNett Electric halftime report. Had a traveling violation that's going to be called on Braden Bowers, who just checked in the game for the Braves. Century 21 basketball. See Bobby Joe, Hans, Allison, or Richard for all of your real estate needs. Century 21 basketball. Into the front court is Kieler. He'll drive to the rack, passing it off. His teammate Heffley couldn't handle it, but there's Morrissey being able to grab the basketball. Now resetting the offense, almost a steal, but Kelleher holds on to it. Dribble drive, he will bounce pass in, knocked away by Rickers. Here come the Braves into the front court. Austin with a spin move, ball knocked away and stolen by the Zephyrs. And Austin still going after the basketball, and somehow the Zephyrs come away with it. Kilcoyne into the front court, head of steam, up and under. God, what a shot by Braden Kilcoyne. Feeding away from the hoop, going to the sideline, kissing it off glass, pulling the Zephyrs within 3. 19-16 in favor of the Belmont Braves. They have the basketball right now. It's McNett on the right side, now top the wheel to Rickers. Right side, dribble drive, Temperley from the blow block is good. Temperley with 4, the lead back up to 5, 21-16. The Braves. 10:20 to play until the McNett Electric halftime report. It's Kilcoyne, step back, long 2, partially blocked. Rebound comes down to Temperley. He will have the left-hand dribble across the timeline. Right side, stop, pop for 3, no good. Rebound tipped away. Bowers comes up with it. Now it's loose down low, and coming away with it is Drew Heffley for the Benton Zephyrs. 10 minutes exactly to play in this first half. 21-16, the Braves. Kelleher to the left elbow, stop, pop, missing everything. He'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Belmont basketball. Anytime Roofing, WI.com. Check it out and see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. Zephyrs will call a 30-second timeout. Remind you that the Belmont Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville offers a history of caring and understands that each family is unique and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory, Platteville. West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster. Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. And Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center Bloomington, and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. And by Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's get the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint. Lancaster, 9:40 to play, first half. It's 21-16, Belmont with the lead, and the Braves have the basketball. Cross-court pass, that goes to Boone Havens. Now top of the wheel to McNett. Looking in the high post, it's Rickers. He gets double-teamed, and a traveling violation will be called on Boone Havens as he moved his pivot foot before putting the ball on the floor. WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and WCC-brands.com. Cole Acres Golf and Grill, Cuba City, and ColeAcresGolfandGrill.com. Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.biz. 9:20 to play, first half, 21-16, the Braves. It's Morrissey with the basketball, heading it off to Kilcoyne. He'll get to the high post, he'll hand it off to Rury. Rury will have a high pass to Klang. Klang dribbles the ball off of his leg, out of bounds. It's Belmont basketball. Russell Offices, local legal representation, consultation, discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal offense, probate administration, and more. Russell Offices, Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Plus Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota Dubuque, when you are ready. It's Belmont basketball with 9 minutes to play in this first half with a 5-point lead, 21-16. We've been on the score for quite some time. Handoff goes to Boone Havens. Now it's Temperley with the basketball. Back to Havens, right wing. Free throw line extended here to the near side. Havens will drive into the lane, and traveling violation is going to be called on Havens. Breckler Insurance Group, for all your insurance needs. See Steve Landowski at Breckler Insurance Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. In the front court with the basketball. Dribble drive in the lane as Kelleher off glass, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It will remain Benton basketball. And checking back into the contest is Thomas Freeman, returns to the game. Great to see after hobbling off earlier on in the contest. Looking down low, up and under move. Now getting trapped, kicking it back out. Kilcoyne with the basketball. 3-ball launch, top of the wheel. Back iron, no. Rebound comes down to Boone Havens for the Braves. Right side, Temperley. He'll dribble drive, baseline. Bounce pass is stolen away by Carter Rury. 21-16 remains the score here in Benton. 3-ball, right wing, too strong. A rebound saved by the Zephyrs. Sam Klang diving out of bounds to get it. Kilcoyne has it left wing. He'll get a screen to the top of the wheel. He'll drift all the way to the right side. Step back, thought about the three. Good defense by the Braves. Now it's Rury. He will travel with it. Yes, he will. Traveling violation. Belmont with the basketball. They have the ball in the front court. It is Griffin McNett will pass it left side to Temperley. Looking down low to chase Rickers. Rickers top of the wheel. 3-ball launch by McNett is blocked. McNett will get the left side. That's Temperley looking down low. Rickers off the rim. Right side, Havens. A few Belmont faithful here right to our side saying shoot the ball. Temperley has it as the student section for the Zephyrs with their little whoop, whoop. Temperley has it looking down low. Rickers with a tough shot is good. Chase Rickers with the lead is 23-16. 7-point advantage, their largest lead of the contest for Belmont. 7 minutes to play until the McNett Electric halftime report, and that bounce pass is stolen right away by Thomas Freeman. Freeman is not moving very quick. He's favoring his right side. Pass will go to him, top of the key. He'll look right side. He will dribble into the lane. He has 4 white jerseys around him. Kicking it over to Rickers. Rickers, nice look down low. Layup is good for Boone Havens, and timeout is called, I think, by the official, as Freeman is still hobbling as he's favoring like his right hip is what it seems. Mount City Bank's total line of credit. Do the things you want. Stop at a Mount City Bank to apply. Offers subject to approval. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at mountcitybank.com. 6:30 to play until halftime. 25-16 is your score in favor of the Belmont Braves. Looking down low, Santiago's quick spin move is rejected by Chase Rickers. Right side, it's Heffley with the basketball. Going cross court, top of the wheel, it is Austin for 3. Side iron, no good. Rebound comes down to the Zephyrs. Kelleher tries to zip pass it over. This will be knocked away somehow. Benton is able to come away with it because a little bit of not paying attention by the Braves, and now the Braves will get a steal. Into the front court, to the rack, up with a tough shot, no good. Rebound picked up by Belmont, up and good by Wyatt Temple. There wasn't a foul there. A lot of contact on both sides with nothing being called. Free throw line jumper by Braden Kilcoyne is good. He has 6. 27-18 is your score of the Belmont Braves. Slow dribble across the timeline is Boone Havens. Pass it over to Ian Austin. Austin to the left baseline to Temperley. Temperley will get it to Rickers, swing right side. Boone Havens thought about the baseline, sealed off nicely by Desmond Morrissey. Back to the left side, that will be Temperley. Jump pass to Rickers at the free throw line. Rickers, pass over to Temperley, left wing 3. Back iron, no. Rebound chased down, and will be picked up by the Zephyrs. Kelleher comes away with it. He sees a man down court, and he overshoots. Desmond Morrissey is out of bounds. It will be Belmont basketball. Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control, over 40 years of professional friendly service. Time on the floor, we'll take it as well. 27-18 in favor of the Belmont Braves on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 2.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People State Bank. People State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People State Bank, member FDIC.
Grant Regional Health Center invites you to a surgical specialties open house. Join us Monday, December 15th from 4 to 6 p.m. for a rare behind-the-scenes look at our advanced surgical technology. Meet our surgeons, anesthesia team, and surgical staff. See demonstrations and tour our operating rooms. Take advantage of free blood pressure screenings, plus enjoy a complimentary light meal. Pre-register at grantregional.com or by calling 608-723-1379. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
In game 2.
Welcome back to Benton High School on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. It is Belmont leading the Benton Zephyrs 27-18. Belmont with the basketball. With the basketball right side, free ball is going to be launched off front iron, no good by Boone Havens. Rebound comes down to the Benton Zephyrs. Into the front court, Zephyrs come with Kilcoyne. Stutter step, he will step back, he will go into the lane, gets trapped, he will go up with a shot, no good off front iron. Rebound comes down to Wyatt Temperley. Into the front court on the right-hand side. Actually now, to the left-hand side. That's Griffin McNett. Now to Wyatt Temperley. Now left side, once again, it's Griffin McNett. He has a basketball looking to the high post. That's Rickers. Rickers back out, pump fake on the 3 as McNett up with a shot, rattles around, no good. Rebound comes down to Boone Havens, up with a tough shot down low, no good. Rebound Temperley. Off glass is good. Wyatt Temperley with 29-18 in favor of the Braves. 3:51 to play in this first half. Dribble drive by Carter Rui. He'll get down low. Santiago kicking it out to Klang. Now Morrissey with the basketball, top of the wheel, swinging over to the right side. That's to Carter Rury. Rury tries to get down low to Santiago. Errant pass is stolen by Chase Rickers for the Braves. 3:30 to play. First half, 29-18 in favor of the Belmont Braves. Temperley thought about the three. He'll pass over right side to Boone Havens. Pump fake on the three. Right elbow jumper is too strong. Rebound tipped around and picked up by the Braves. Now Temperley will dial from distance. Off glass, no. Rebound to Isaiah Santiago. 3:10 to play. First half, 29-18. The Braves. Stutter step with a layup, no good. That was contested by Wyatt Temperley. And a foul is going to be called. And that's going to go on Boone Havens. That is his third. So Boone Havens his third. So you figure Belmont without Logan Press this evening, out due to illness. Now another starter, Boone Havens, has 3 personal fouls, plus Thomas Freeman, who had 12 points in the early going, left the game with an apparent leg injury on his right side. So Belmont a little short-handed now. See if the Benton Zephyrs can try to take advantage of basically 3 starters being out for Belmont. 2:45 to play first half. 29-18 in favor of the Belmont Braves. Another steal by the Braves. Bounce pass to Temperley. Off glass is good. Temperley with 10. 31-18 in favor of the Belmont Braves. 2:30 to play in this first half. Nolan Kelleher, top of the wheel, gets into the lane, tries to bully his way down court, and it'll be blocked away by Chase Rickers. Here come the Braves. Left side, Ian Austin, pump fake on the 3, drives to the rack, off glass, no good. Rebound picked up by Santiago. Now Morrissey. Stutter step, and pass it over to Kelleher as he crosses the timeline as we reach the 2-minute portion of the half. Right side, pump fake on the 3 is Morrissey. Looking down low, Santiago kicking it out. Top of the three, now left side. Kelleher dialing up from distance off front iron, no. Rebound Wyatt Temperley with $1:52 to play until the McNett Electric halftime report. Drive Temperley. Foul going to be called on Benton before the shot. That's going to go on Sam Klang, his first, team's 4th. TriStar Pallets of Highland, TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Belmont basketball up by 13 in the lane, off glass, no good by Temperley. Rebound comes down to Braden Bowers. Bowers back to Temperley. Temperley right side to McNett. McNett, he's wanting Chase Rickers to go higher up on the post instead of being down low. Now goes over to Bowers, cross court to Temperley. Temperley looks down low to Rickers, kicks out right side to McNett. $1:20 to play until halftime. Turnaround off glass is good by Chase Rickers. He has 5. The lead is now 15 at 33-18. 1:10 to play until halftime. Benton has gone cold after a really hot spurt that they scored 9 unanswered. Since then, it's been hard for the Benton Zephyrs to buy a basket. Nolan Kelleher, he will pump fake on the 3, now go left side, back iron, no good by Desmond Morrissey. He rushed that one, and the rebound comes down to the Belmont Braves. Under 50 seconds to play till the McNett Electric halftime report. Looking down low, ball goes off a Zephyr, and Benton will come away with the steal. Gilcoy into the front court. Looking to the right side, he'll drift over there and hand off to Kelleher. Kelleher drive in the lane, gets triple team, kick out. Morrissey from left elbow, too strong. Rebound comes down to the Braves and Griffin McNett. 25 seconds to play until halftime. 33-18, the Braves. Belmont, no hurry as they're looking to take a final shot. Left side to Bowers, back to McNett, right side Temperley. Now to McNett. McNett looking to the high post, that's Austin. Austin drives to the rack, blocked from behind by Desmond Morrissey. Foul from behind on Desmond Morrissey. That will be his second personal team foul, number 5. Carver's Hardwood Flooring reminds you for hardwood flooring, stair installation, refinishing needs. Call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. First free throw is a little bit off by Ian Austin. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full service repair on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best. in Fenimore. And by McNatt Electric of Belmont. They can assist you with all of your electrical needs. Whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential, chip and screw, McNatt Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNatt Electric, Belmont, second free throw was good. 3-ball launch, the buzzer, no good. And we have reached halftime. As it's the Belmont Braves, 34. And the Benton Zephyrs, 18. We'll have your halftime stats and more coming up in just a few moments with your halftime report. Presented to you by McNatt Electric of Belmont. Again, at halftime, the Belmont Braves, 34, and the Benton Zephyrs, 18. Back after this timeout on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Hello, Amy here from Cuba City Family Dental. Part of our dedication to excellence in the dental services we offer are same-day crowns. Instead of return visits to our office, we can diagnose and fix your tooth in one day at any of our 3 convenient locations. Call us when you are in need and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
When Mother Nature or bad luck messes up your vehicle, it doesn't have to get worse. Taylor Weber with Abra Auto Body shares how they ease the pain of repair.
We assist with all of the insurance paperwork, so as long as you have the claims started, we can handle the claims after that. We offer loaner cars. We have a lifetime warranty of all work performed. We try to make the process as painless as possible.
Abra Auto Body, a division of Anderson Weber Toyota. When you're ready.
In Game 3.
34-18 is your score at halftime here on X1071 and X1071.com, plus the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Your halftime stats and a special interview coming your way after this timeout on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel and X1071.
In Game 4. Some things are meant to come in a box, like chocolates, phones, or jewelry, but some things aren't, like a mattress. Hi, this is Doug Baker with the Dubuque Mattress.
One more time.
While your next mattress.
Winning number.
First, when foam stays for too long, it reduces its ability to return to its mattress. And second, a good quality mattress, one worth the money you paid for it, is too heavy to ship by parcel service. With mattresses, lighter isn't better, period. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
It's the 31st annual Reflections in the Park, a festival of lights fundraiser for Hillcrest Family Services presented by Fidelity Bank and Trust. Now open through January 4th, Murphy Park in Dubuque has been
we'll have a
Christmas Winter Wonderland with the intricate and animated light displays. Brighten your holidays and help Hillcrest help others by visiting Reflections in the Park. Admission is only $12 per car with $10 tickets available at area Fidelity Bank and Trust locations. Platinum sponsor, Diamond Joe Casino. In Game 4.
Welcome back to Benton High School on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. 34-18, Belmont Braves leading the Benton Zephyrs. I have to say this is an honor and a privilege to be able to have this right now as one of my buddies from middle school, high school. I lost a lot of Michael Jordan cards to him, the best basketball player I'd ever seen, but he had some splinters on his behind from high school. Eddie Santiago joining us here at the Ears Furniture broadcast booth. Eddie, it's great to see you.
Thanks, Sean. Good to see you, man.
What is it like to, you played the game at such a high level at Blackhawk back in the late 90s, and you did, and you just had a game about you. What is it like now to be that parent, to watch your son and watch your kids playing the sports that you loved growing up and now trying to be dad on this?
The game has just changed so much since when we played. Mm-hmm. We lived during a time where it was just a lot more physical. We were able to be a lot more physical. Right. And it's just fun to just be able to have him go out there and just have fun, and have the kids have fun. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it's about building that team and that collaboration and making some meaningful experiences,
Absolutely.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, the game comes and goes, but what you learn together as a team will stay with you.
So they don't have the brashness of, you and I had back when I was like, I know I'm this good, and I'm just going to say, all the Michael Jordan cards I ever collected end up in somebody else's possession.
Right, yes. I did end up saying that I'd give you those back because those are during the time. I remember, I think I spotted you 40 points.
You did. It was winners out. He spotted me 40 points, and I still lost. I think, was it 50 to 42? I think I scored one basket. I think that's all it was. But the reason I bring that up too is it's fun, watching your son Isaiah. He is just he's just a man among boys out there.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Powerlifting has been his thing, and he's trying to find his niche in basketball, and he cares about this team and this school. So I'm glad he decided to go out and give it his all.
We're being joined by Eddie Santiago, as you're a pastor here in town in Benton. How has Benton treated you growing up in South Wayne, kind of moving around everywhere? But how has the Benton community just really embraced you and Sarah, your entire family, and just made this feel like home?
I know that this past year I ended up taking a break from the pastor gig as well, and so now I'm just doing administrative work at another school in a nearby town. But I know that the Benton Ball Club and the Benton community, they just really have tried to work hard for the kids and the community. And my wife is a teacher here, and she loves it, and she loves the kids, and she loves the staff. And so I know that it's been a really, really good experience for her and my son. There's no other place he'd rather be. I know that when he was looking at football, a lot of people would be like, "Hey, you feel like moving?" Like, no, he said he was Benton through and through. So I mean, that just says a lot about the relationships that he's built, and the people that he's built strong bonds with. So I'm happy. I'm happy for them and the kids, and the Benton coaches here are really trying hard to build this young team up. This is a young team, and
absolutely,
and they're really trying to teach them and build them up and help them to grow up quickly.
Eddie, it's such a great time to have you up here in the booth, get a chance to talk with you a little bit. It's been, keep in mind, it's been a long time, and we've talked a couple times on the phone, but see each other in person, it's a rarity. It's nice to be able to have this moment, and thank you very much for coming up here. Thank you for always being a friend of mine, all through high school when nobody else was. Even when our paths went different directions, always still right there, and that's a true friendship. Where life gets in the way, your heart still knows where it should be.
Yeah, absolutely. And ultimately at the end of the day, that over time, although we don't have as much of contact that we did, that that love and that friendship is still there, and it's those memories that sometimes get you through in the hardest times of life, and so
absolutely
to just have people feel like, hey, you're not alone in this journey, you're not alone in life, and to just be able to follow you on Facebook and follow others on Facebook and just kind of cheer them on along the way and in their journey, it's a cool thing. I mean, getting older is not cool, but seeing people run the good race and fight the good fight is still a really cool thing.
Well, he's former pastor. He still could do it if he, down the line. But Eddie Santiago, thank you so much, brother, for joining me up here.
Yeah, man.
And enjoy the second half when you're watching your son play.
Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Yeah, thanks for having me.
He's Eddie Santiago. I'm John Satterley. We'll be back with more of your McNutt Electric halftime
Go
report
Zephyrs.
right after this time out on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Hi, this is Justine with the Dubuque Area Chamber of Commerce. The holidays shine a little brighter when we shop local. For every $100 spent at a local business, 68 stays right here in our community, strengthening the places and people we love. Home for the Holidays celebrates the small businesses that make Dubuque feel like home. Shop participating stores for your chance to win local gift cards. Find the full list at the Chamber's website, DubuqueChamber.com. Let's make this holiday season one to remember for our businesses, our shoppers, and our tri-state community.
In Game 5.
X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. It's our McNutt Electric halftime report. Let's go through your stats of the half. Taking a look at the Benton Zephyrs, they're led in scoring by Braden Kilcoyne. He has 6 points. 4 points for Nolan Kelleher, 3 points apiece for Sam Klang and Desmond Morrissey, 2 points both on free throws for Carter Rury. The Zephyrs in that first half were 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 75%. For the Belmont Braves, Thomas Friedman leading all scorers with 12 points, but he also went out with what looked to be a hip injury on his right side. He only played limited minutes in that first half, but those minutes he played were very impactful. 10 points for Wyatt Temperley, 5 for Chase Rickers, 3 for Ian Austin, 2 points apiece for Griffin McNett and Boone Havens, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 60% for the Belmont Braves. That's what we have for your halftime stats on our shoebox scoreboard in boys basketball. It is an interesting game in a Six Rivers East-West matchup, crossover game, as the River Ridge Timberwolves lead the Bonneville Golden Eagles 29-28. Also on the shoebox scoreboard, it was a JV contest. Benton defeated Belmont 39-32. The last 2 minutes of the game, Benton only had 4 players, so it was like a hockey power play out there because of other players that are suiting up for varsity. That's your halftime report presented to you by McNett Electric of Belmont. And speaking of Belmont, the Braves will start with the second half. I'm John Satterley. Joining me here at the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, Eddie Santiago sticking around for this second half. We'll see what nuggets he can bring along for this contest. The left-hand side, thought about the 3, now top of the wheel. Dribble drive, into the lane, up with the left-hand layup is good. Boone Havens now with 4. It's 36-18 in favor of Belmont, 20 seconds into our second half. Into the front court, Kelleher on the left-hand side, hands off to Morrissey. Morrissey, right side, looking for a player. He'll get it down low to Santiago. Isaiah spin move with the left hand, off glass is gone. Isaiah Santiago, it's the old man up here in the broadcast. He gets his first points of the contest, 36-20. Now on the other end is Chase Rickers with his points, number 6 and number 7. It's 20-38. It's Benton 20 and Belmont 38. 1 minute gone by in this second half. Right hand side, it's Kilcoy looking down low. He'll dribble drive, get to the rack off the layup, too strong. Rebound comes down to Wyatt Temperley. And the Braves trying to get something going. On the left-hand side, it's Ian Austin. Now we're getting it back out to the top of the wheel. That's to Griffin McNett. Looks cross-court for Rickers. Rickers being guarded by Santiago. He wants none of that. He's going to kick it back out to McNett. Over right side to Boone Havens. Up in the lane, no, but he'll get 2 free throws as a foul in the lane. Boone Havens does have 3 personal fouls, Eddie. That will play a factor as Nolan Kelleher just got his first.
His first.
Belmont Braves to inbound. This Boone Havens kicking it into Chase Rickers. Rickers on the baseline, and a foul is going to be called on Desmond Morrissey. That is now his 3rd personal. Those calls are always so hard, aren't they, Eddie? You know, just to call him or just being there as a defender, you think you're doing the right thing, but then the officials say, no, you're not. You're not allowing the offensive player to have movement.
Yeah, it's tough. And, you know, he was playing hard. He was, you know, playing off the player, trying to get the ball. And the biggest thing is that they got to keep remaining encouraged. They got to keep fighting and grinding. And this is where Benton's going to learn how to grow up.
Absolutely. Temperley with the basketball top of the wheel to McNett on the left-hand side. That goes to Ian Austin. Looking down low to Rickers. He kicks it back out. Austin from downtown. Trying to bring rain. No good. Rebound comes down to the Benton Zephyrs. Kilcoy into the front court. 38-20 in favor of the Belmont Braves. Now it's a dribble drive. Kelleher into the lane. Kicking it out left side. Klang. He'll dial it from distance. No good. Rebound comes down to Ian Austin. 38-20 in favor of Belmont. 15:45 to play until our Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones post-game show. We'll talk with our most valuable players presented to you by Hermson's Ace Hardware and our West End Salvage Scrapper of the game. Tough shot in the lane, no good by Chase Rickers. Rebound comes down to the Zephyrs. Front court, Klang, left side, goes to Morrissey. Top of the wheel is Kelleher. Thought about the drive, but on him is Wyatt Temperley. Right side, Kilcoy gets a screen from Santiago. Didn't see him down there. Had an open look for one split moment, but if you're not paying attention, it is so hard to get that pass there. You have to trust your teammates. It goes to Kilcoyne. Now goes to Santiago. Ball batted away from him. It was quadruple teamed. And into the front court is the Braves, and no foul called. It looked like it would have been if Austin went up for a shot. You know, Eddie's bread and butter when he was playing the game. 3 ball is up, no good, but getting his own rebound is Wyatt Temperley. 12 points of the Belmont Braves. Remember, you're doing that move, that up and under.
Yep, and this is where Benton need to stay aggressive.
Absolutely. You know, get time, but when you see an opening for a shot, don't force it, but just be able to execute it. With the basketball is Morrissey. He will underhand it to Kilcoyne, and the ball will be knocked away and stolen by Griffin McNett. The Braves into the front court in transition. Left wing, thought about the 3 was Boone Havens. He'll drive to the rack, up the layup, no good. Rebound comes down to Kieler. He will be triple teamed, kicking it out to Kilcoyne. Kilcoyne with a right-hand stutter step. He will go all the way to the rack with a floater, too strong. Rebound comes down to Wyatt Temperley. And then a foul will be called on Benton, more or less any frustration.
It was definitely a frustration foul.
Foul will go on number 0, Braden Kilcoyne. That is his first team foul, number 3. Tonight's game brought to you by Community First Bank. For you, communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, FDIC. And by Rundy Plumbing and Heating Belmont for all your agricultural, commercial, and residential needs. Call Rundy Plumbing and Heating Belmont. 40-20 in favor of the Belmont Braves. 14-minute mark of the second half. Kick out right side, Temperley. He'll dribble drive in the lane, kicking it back out to Boone Havens. Havens will get the ball back on the right wing. Pump fake on the 3. He'll take 2 steps in with a long 2. No good. Rebound comes down to Rickers. No good. Ball tipped away, and it'll be picked up somehow by Havens. Into the lane, up the left-hand layup. No good. Now Temperley gets his shot blocked, and a jump ball will be called. Possession arrow goes to the Benton Zephyrs.
That's a good call.
Specialty Feeds, Vita Plus Belmont offers top quality livestock feed for all of your animal needs. To get the most out of every input you put in your enterprise. Specialty Feeds, Vita Plus Belmont, All-Star Power Wash in Benton, your full-service painting and power washing company, specializing in residential, agricultural, and commercial projects. Visit All-Star Power Wash on the web, Facebook, and call today for a quote. Santiago kicks it out to the top, to the right baseline. Pablo Cuevas Merez with the shot. No good. Out of bounds. Benton will retain possession.
Belmont does a really good job with keeping the defense guessing. They play in and out basketball all the time, keeping the defense on their toes. That's what the Zephyrs need.
Absolutely. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team. Dr. Brad Binsfeld, Nate Stocco provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Left side, it's Kelleher looking down low, trying to get it to Santiago, but unable to do so as the pass is a little bit off. It will be Benton basketball. Laley Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. Century 21 affiliated Boscobel. See Bobby, Joe, Hans, Allison, and Richard for all of your real estate needs. Century 21 Boscobel. 13-10 to play in this second half. 40-20, the Belmont Braves looking down low. Up with a tough shot in the lane is good by Chase Rickers. He has 9. The lead now is up to 42-20. 13 minutes to play in this contest. Into the front court, Kilcoyne gets the ball knocked away, and a foul will be called. That will go on Griffin McNett. That will be his first. That will be the first team foul for the Braves in this second half. Sloan implement your John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montford, and Slows.com. Bouse Electric. Call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore. In the front court, it's Nolan Kelleher being blanketed by Wyatt Temperley. Right side, looking down low, trying to get to Santiago, will be kicked. And by Griffin McNett will remain Benton basketball. People State Bank for personal home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their convenient area locations. Financial.com. Member FDIC and Gary's Pest Control of Dickeyville, saluting our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control, over 40 years of professional, friendly service. 12:43 to play in the second half, 42-20 in favor of the Belmont Braves. Spin move by Kilcoyne, goes baseline, gets over left side, top of the wheel. It'll be up a layup, and traveling is going to be called. And that was on Pablo Cuevas Munarez. He is a 5'11 senior for the Benton Zephyrs. 12:30 to play in the second half, 42-20. We'll be talking with our players of the game, presented to you by Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center. Shot is up, no good by Temperley, and a loose ball foul is going to be called. And that's going to go on Boone Havens. That is his fourth. One thing that's been interesting, Eddie, is how Belmont is without 3 of their starters right now. Thomas Freeman, he's on the bench. So he had a little bit of an injury on his right hip. Without him, also Logan Press is out with an illness, and now you have Boone Havens with his 4th personal. He's going to have to sit. Belmont has done a really good job being shorthanded.
Yeah, they've really made some important adjustments to adjust with.
3 ball is up, no good. Sorry to get you on that one. Rebound comes down to the Braves, or to Belmont. Oh, with a pass. Layup is good. Drew Heffley, 42-22 with the Braves.
Yeah, Belmont's really made some important adjustments to adjust to their players being out. They're a good ball for both.
Absolutely. In the lane, up and under move. Kick out right side. That's McNett. Kicking out to Wyatt Temperley. He goes to the free throw line. Left side, Ian Austin for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Chase Rickers. Back out to Morrissey. Excuse me, Temperley. Down low, up with a shot is good. Chase Rickers now in double digits. He has 11. 22 in favor of the Braves. 11:30 to play in this contest. Gilcoin will hand it off to Josh Richardson, who's also in the game. Trying to go down low. The ball is going to be missed and picked up by the Braves. Grundy Plumbing and Heating, Belmont, for all of your agricultural, commercial, and residential needs. Call Grundy Plumbing and Heating, Belmont. 11:10 to play. Second half, 44-22 has been all Braves since about the midway point of the first half. Quite some time for the Benton Zephyrs too to score. They were on 18 for the last 6 minutes of that first half. Again, Belmont's defense has been stingy, and a foul is to be called. I think that's going to go on Carter Rury. That would be his first. There's that whole hip in the way.
That'll do that.
No, exactly. All-Star Power Wash in Benton, your full-service painting and power washing company, specializing in residential, commercial, and agricultural products. Visit All-Star Power Wash on the web, Facebook, or call today for a quote. 10:53 to play in this contest, 44-22 in favor of the Belmont Braves. They have the basketball. Wyatt Temperley will hand it off to Ian Austin. Right side, Temperley with the basketball into the lane. Looked like he took one too many steps, but the ball will be stolen away by the Zephyrs. Desmond Morrissey anyway. Into the front court, Kelleher looking down low, up with a tough shot, blocked away by Wyatt Temperley. The Benton crowd, they thought there was a foul on that. The officials did not see it the same way. As into the front court is Griffin McNett. He drifts to the right side, now hands off to Temperley. Wyatt Temperley, he will go up and under, down low, up with a shot, no good with a scoop shot. Rebound comes down to Kelleher. Front court, Kilcoin. Stutter steps, goes to the lane, long Euro step, good and a foul! Braden Kilcoin with 8. And he'll go to the line for a potential 3-point play after the foul goes on Brady Gill, his second. Anytime Roofing in Wisconsin. That's AnytimeRoofingWI.com. You can see how Anytime Roofing can help with your next roofing or siding project. West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction demolition waste too. West End Salvage, Lancaster. Free throw up is no good. Rebound will come down to Ian Austin. Score remains 44-24 in favor of the Belmont Braves. 10 minutes to play in the second half. Ian Austin with the basketball, right side to Temperley. Man-to-man defense being employed here by the Benton Zephyrs. Down low, spin move off glass, good. Chase Rickers with 13, 46-24, the Braves. Into the front court, up with a shot, no by Kilcoin, foul on Benton, Belmont. And that foul will go on Griffin McNett, that is his second personal. The Belmont Funeral Home Crematory Plan will offer a history of caring and understand that each family is unique and will honor personal request and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby, Melby Funeral Home and Crematory, Platteville. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota Dubuque, when you are ready. And by Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. First free throw by Kilcoin is up and good, as everybody's making sure everybody's quiet. Be very, very quiet. We're shooting free throws. Offensive rebound is up and good by Carter Lurie. Is going to be called by the Zephyrs. Will take it as well on X107
In Game 6.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Did you hear? Santa's trading his sleigh for scuba gear. Join the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium for Scuba Santa on December 6th and 7th. Watch Santa and his elf take a dive in the Gulf of Mexico Aquarium from noon to 1 p.m. This isn't your typical pictures with Santa. It's one you'll never forget. Come ready for photos and memories, the whole family, all included with general admission. For details, visit rivermuseum.org.
In Game 6.
with Eddie Santiago. I'm John Satterley on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel from Benton High School. It's Belmont 46 and Benton 27. The Belmont Braves called timeout. Benton had called timeout. Belmont with the basketball up by 19. Temporarily thought about the three. Instead, it will go back out to McNett. Now swing over to Christensen. That's Will Christensen in the contest now. Now handing over to Chase Rickers. Rickers over to Temperley. Dialing up from downtown, offside, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good by Rickers. Ball being tipped around. Rickers utilizing his height and get the rebound. That goes back to Temperley. He'll go to the right elbow. Ball poked away. Thought about the three was McNett. Instead, he'll reset the offense. Christensen swing left side. Ian Austin for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Braden Kilcoyne. Hills glide into the front court on the right side. Euro step with the left foot. Off glass, no good. Going for the offensive rebound. Ball tipped around. It will be a foul on somebody. I think it's going to go on the Belmont Braves on Ian Austin. And it will, his second. Team foul number 5. Benton has 4 team fouls. Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. Handoff left side that goes in the lane. Kelleher with a jump pass out to Tyler Rentz, or to Josh Richardson, and a traveling violation. He kind of did one of those jumps. He wanted to pass it right away, and yeah, that's one of those, you just kind of get frozen in a moment.
Yep, it happens.
It does. I definitely was not very good at dribbling the basketball. I was the three-point specialist, or free throw specialist if I ever played. Too many good defenders back in the day. Not saying there aren't any now. And all the way to the rack. That is Boone Havens.
It's definitely a different day.
It definitely is. 48-27 in favor of the Belmont Braves. 8:25 to play in this second half. Scoop shot, good, and a foul. Braden Kilcoyne with the finger roll left hand. He'll go to the line with a chance for a three-point play as Griffin McNett picks up foul number 3. Speaking of McNett Electric of Belmont can assist you with all of your electrical needs, whether for the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call ready to help you. McNett Electric, Belmont. And by Rundy Plumbing and Heating, Belmont, for all of your agricultural, commercial, and residential needs. Call Rundy Plumbing and Heating, Belmont. Free throw is up and good. 2 of 4 from the free throw line for Kilcoyne. 48-30 in favor of the Belmont Braves. Full court press put on by the Zephyrs. Into the front court goes Boone Havens with a left hand on the left side. Kicking it over to Temperley. Temperley dribbling around the three-point arc. He'll go to the right side to McNett, looking down low. That's Chase Rickers backing down his opponent up with the shot off high glass. No good. Rickers gets his own rebound. Put back, no. Rebound comes down to the Zephyrs. Foul on that one. Into the front court, Kilcoyne. Right side, pump fake on the 3 is Morrissey. Now Kilcoyne for 3. That's good. Braden Kilcoyne from downtown. 23 and the Zephyrs within 15. They've been down by as many as 22 just a few moments ago. Now, trying to come back. Wyatt Temperley trying to temper that idea. And a foul will be called on Kilcoyne. That will be his second personal. Team foul number 7 and 1-on-1 bonus upcoming.
Belmont's ball movement is very impressive. How many players touch the ball, you keep the defense guessing.
Absolutely. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center, Bloomington. Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's A's Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Yeah, that was 5 team fouls. Excuse me, there are 7 team fouls on Belmont. Yep, you know, a team that starts with B. I'll get it right one of these times. Temperley drives. Oh, what a pass! Chase Rickers up and good. 50 to 33.
That goes back to that Belmont ball movement, that give and go constantly. Keep the defense guessing.
Absolutely, and a pass goes right through the hands of Desmond Morrissey. It'll be Belmont basketball. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's get the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint. Lancaster, WCC Custom Brands, apparel in Kieler, and WCC-brands.com. Belmont breaks the Benton press. 7 minutes of play in the second half. 50 to 33 in favor of the Braves. Dribble drive over the layup. No good by Boone Havens, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul on the Zephyrs goes on Sam Klang, his second, team foul number 6. Shooting 2 will be Boone Havens. Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Landowski at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. Free throw by Havens is no good. Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City and ColeAcresGolfandGrill.com. And Applied Micro, your computer networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.biz. It's Belmont 50 and Benton 33. Make it 51 to 33 as the second free throw by Havens is good. He has 7. The lead is 18 at 51 to 33 in favor of the Belmont Braves. Benton with the basketball, a little bit of a weave going here. It's Klang handing it off. It'll be Kelleher. Beautiful drop pass. Santiago gets it rejected, but the rebound comes up and good. Sam Klang. 35. The Zephyrs within 16. Dribble drive. Boone Havens all the way to the rack. Good and a foul. Boone Havens. Reckless abandonment going to the potential three-point play. Foul goes on Isaiah Santiago. That is his second personal team foul, number 7. There wasn't much that Isaiah could do about that one. Boone had a nice little juke where he just got caught with, just flat-footed.
Yeah, that was tough. I mean, if you're going to foul, you got to commit the foul.
Put back is good after the missed free throw. No good on the free throw. Rickard with the putback and good. He has 17. The lead is back to 20, 55-35 in favor of the Braves. 3-ball partially blocked on the shot by Desmond Morrissey. Dribble drive, Boone Havens down low. And he is quadruple teamed. He will kick it out to Ian Austin. Top the wheel to Chase Rickers. Griffin McNett with the basketball. 6 minutes to play in the second half. 55-35, the Braves. Between the circles is Griffin McNett as Belmont willing to be patient right now. As dribble drive Temperley, drop pass Rickers, up for the shot in the lane is good. Chase Rickers has taken over the second. He has 19, 14 of them in this second half. Unreal.
Goes back to that ball movement.
Yep, absolutely. And, the height doesn't hurt either. It really doesn't. Sam Klang will dribble drive, and he gets stopped by Boone Havens, kicking it back out. Now Braden Kilcoy drifting to the right side. He'll stop, pop for 3, rims off, no. Rebound to Ian Austin. 57-35, the Braves, 5:20 to play in the second half. Into the front court come Boone Havens between the circles. Man-to-man defense still being employed by the Benton Zephyrs. Dribble drive by Havens, kicks out to Temperley. Temperley spin move in the lane, up with the shot, no good, but he will go to the line and shoot 2. And the foul on the Benton Zephyrs. And that does go on Kilcoy, and that is his 3rd personal. Russell Office's local legal representation, call for a consultation, discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Office's Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. And by Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. First free throw by Ryan Temperley is no good. That's one thing here, Eddie, in the second half. 1 for 4 from the free throw line are the Belmont Braves. You really want to seal the games away from the charity stripe. And 0 for 2 is Temperley that time to the stripe.
Yeah, in tight games, those free throws are going to be important. You know, they got a comfortable lead tonight, so they're not needing to hit those, but something I'm pretty sure the coach is going to work with them on.
Carter Rui goes with a nice spin move down low to get the bucket for the Zephyrs. 57-37, 4:48 to play in the contest. As Benton has really extended the defense against the Belmont Braves. Even out toward midcourt, Havens from downtown is good. Boone Havens dialing up from distance. He's now in double digits. 60-37, the largest lead of the evening for the Braves, and a traveling violation called on Braden Kilcoyne, just trying to make something happen. So Boone Havens, 12 points in the contest. He has 10 in the second half. All of the points but 2 have been scored by Boone Havens and Chase Rickers. So it's been a two-man game in the second half.
They've been really taking over, and you know, they've really stepped up in the absence of Freeman.
Absolutely. Havens thought about the three. Then we'll look down low. There's Rickers. The bank shot is good. Chase Rickers, 62-37 in favor of the Belmont Braves at the 4-minute mark of this second half. Dribble drive by Ruri. He loses it. It will be a steal by Temperley with a layup. It's gone. Wyatt Temperley. He has 14, 64-37, 39 to play in this contest. And Belmont just pulling away as Benton is trying to make something happen. But the Braves defense has been just absolutely stifling. Reverse layup is good by Drew Heffley. Heffley with 4, 64-39 in favor of the Braves. 3:30 to play in the second half.
It's important they stay encouraged. They're a young ball club. They're learning, they're growing.
Absolutely. You know, sometimes now you start looking possession by possession. Where can you take a win here? Where do you take a win here and build on that instead of looking at everything through a negative light of the final score?
Absolutely.
Ball knocked away, almost a steal. Boone Havens has it into the baseline. Temperley, baseline three. Off front iron, no. Rebound comes down to Carter Rui. One thing, the Belmont student section, they are definitely making sure everybody here knows that they are here. Diving after it, it'll be saved by the Zephyrs. Timeout called by Benton. We will keep it here. It's just a substitution timeout by the Benton Zephyrs. Remind you that tonight's game brought to you in part by Southwest Health. Special services, more than 50 specialists. So you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Laley Center Monroe. Call your local Carey automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. Also presented to you this evening by Rugby Plumbing and Heating Belmont. For all of your agricultural, commercial, residential needs, call Rugby Plumbing and Heating Belmont. Into the front court after the substitution timeout. Up with a tough shot in the lane, no good. That'll be 2 free throws upcoming here for the Benton Zephyrs. Mountain City Bank's total line of credit allows you the use of the equity of your home to do the things you want. Stop at a Mountain City Bank to apply. Offers subject to approval. Housing lender. Learn more about MountainCityBank.com. Personal foul went on Griffin McNett. That is his 4th personal. Into the contest, Braden Galley coming into the contest for the Belmont Braves, which gets a roaring applause from the student section. Both good from the line. Carter Rui, 64-41 in favor of the Belmont Braves. 2:45 to play until our postgame show presented by Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones. We'll have our Hermson's Ace Hardware Home Center MVPs of the contest. I think we pretty much know who those two are going to be. 3-ball pump fake. Now go over to Griffin McNett. He'll be in the lane up with a shot. Good. Griffin McNett with 4. 66-41 is your score. In favor of the Braves. 2:23 to play in this second half. Another substitution coming up in just a moment. Dribble drive by Carter Rui. Looking backdoor, kicking violation against Griffin McNett. Checking in, Cam Miller. Cam Miller wears number 24. He's checking in the game for Griffin McNett. McNett Electric of Belmont can assist you with all of your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, residential. Chip and his crew, McNett Electric, are on call and ready to help you. McNett Electric, Belmont, up with a shot is good for Pablo Cuevas Munares. 2 minutes of play, 66-43, the Braves. Into the game now, too, Eli Edge. He wears number 50. He's definitely anchoring down low for Benton. Left side, Braden Bowers with the basketball. Now bounce pass to Brady Gill. Back to Bowers. He'll dial up from distance on the left wing. No good. Rebound tipped around. Picked up by Havens. He'll dribble it back out with $1:38 to play in this contest. I think we pretty much, Eddie would agree that Chase Rickers and Boone Havens pretty much the MVPs. You can even throw Thomas Freeman in there because he dominated that first portion of the first half before he got injured.
Yeah, he sure did. He really set the tempo and got him out to a great start.
And you start looking at that, like in our West End Salvage, scrapper of the game. We'll have to make a decision on that. Got a couple of different players, definitely scrappy. I think Griffin McNett is kind of one of those for the Braves. As a foul is going to be called on Pablo Cuevas Linares. To the line is Brady Gill. Gill is a senior. Excuse me, no, I'm sorry, he is a junior wearing number 12. Definitely has the support of the student section. Gill's free throw. Off glass is good. You swore Belmont won the state championship with that.
And they're a young ball club too, so they have a bright future ahead of themselves.
Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. Second free throw off side iron, no good, and they still cheer. So he shot the ball, so they're cheering. 1 minute to play in the second half, 67-43 in favor of the Belmont Braves. Tough shot down low, no good by Carter Rui. Rebound comes down to Braden Bowers. Bowers the left hand into the front court, 50 seconds of play. Ball knocked away by Josh Richardson. He'll be picked up by Will Christensen. Over to Cam Miller. To Bowers, back to Miller. 40 seconds to play in this one. Left side, Galley. Now the ball kicked by the Benton Zephyrs. Mountain City Bank's total line of credit allows you the use of the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop into Mountain City Bank to apply. Offers subject to approval. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Learn more at mountaincitybank.com. 30 seconds to play in our contest. Belmont with the lead and the basketball. We'll have our Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones post-game show coming your way in just a moment. A traveling violation is called. Give me a chance to remind you that Southwest Health has over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services, southwesthealth.org. MVP presented to you by Herm's Ace Hardware and Home Center, Bloomington. Tri-Court Turning Point. Insurance plans built for you. And West End Salvage Scrapper of the game, all coming your way in just a few minutes. In just a few moments, 15.8 seconds to play in this contest. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco. PAC provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. The Belmont Braves will go to 2-0. The Benton Zephyrs fall to 0-2. The final score, Belmont 67. And Benton 43. Back with your post-game show presented to you by Reeves Wealth Management and Edward Jones. After a few timeouts on X107.1 and Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Watch live and archive H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and Lady Center Monroe High School sports video coverage all season on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Get the latest schedule at AM1590WPBL.com.
Turpin Dodge salutes Megan Schmidt, Director of Nursing at Hospice of Dubuque and Intensive Care Nurse at Mercy One Dubuque Medical Center. Turpin will honor Megan with a donation to Hospice of Dubuque in her honor. Visit TurpinDodge.com to nominate an area nurse. Thank you, Megan, from Turpin Dodge in Dubuque.
Auto Value has once again teamed up with Toys for Tots to help deliver hope to less fortunate children this Christmas. Now through December 15th, you can drop off a new unwrapped toy or cash donation at any participating Auto Value parts store. Your toy or cash donation will not only help Santa, but also allow one more child to experience the magic of Christmas. On behalf of everyone at Auto Value and the North Pole, we thank you.
In Game 7. In Game 8.
Looking to refresh your home with a pop of color? Hermson's Ace Hardware has got you covered. Discover the stunning Magnolia Home Collection by Joanna Gaines, along with trusted lines like Clark & Kensington, Benjamin Moore, and Royal Paints. Whether you're tackling a weekend project or a full home makeover, we have the perfect paint for you, including state-of-the-art color matching. So if it's a fresh coat of what you've loved for years or a new look for your home, visit Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Just a game.
Need some Christmas cash? Video games, etc. will pay cash for video games, systems, collectibles, collectible toys, and entire game and card collections. Top dollar cash on the spot. We have a great selection of pre-owned merchandise too. Stretch those shopping dollars and take home way more than you thought for one great price. Don't forget Lego, Pokemon, and Magic cards too. Your locally owned video game store. And don't forget to lay away now for Christmas.
Just a game.
In game 8.
X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Final score 67-43. The Belmont Braves over the Benton Zephyrs. Your Reeves Wealth Management and Edward Jones postgame show a few moments away on X1071.
In game 9.
The holidays are here, and we've got your shopping list covered. Give a gift that's thoughtful, practical, and always appreciated. A Quick Trip gift card. Whether it's for family, friends, babysitters, coworkers, anyone on your list, gift cards are the ultimate holiday hack. Coffee, treats, fuel, groceries. Gift cards are great for anything. No guessing sizes, no wrapping stress, just simple, joyful giving. Purchase in-store or online now at quicktrip.com/shop. Quick Trip, where convenience meets holiday cheer.
Go, go, go. Keep mom and dad engaged and connected for the holidays. It's the Telegraph Herald Go-Go. Give one, get one subscription offer. Give a new, extended, or upgraded TH subscription. Get a matching online subscription for yourself. Give a TH subscription and get another one free. Mom doesn't need another knickknack, and Dad's all good on ties. Call 563-588-5620 for a Go-Go Telegraph Herald gift subscription. Go, go, go. The Telegraph Herald, connecting our community.
In game 9. In game 10.
I'm here with Kyle Wiskus from Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque. Kyle, it seems like hybrids are dominating the roads, but there aren't many charging locations in Dubuque.
Agreed. Luckily, Toyota hybrids don't require plug-in charging. The Toyota hybrid system is built to charge while the vehicle is being driven, so there's no need for plug-in charging.
What about the battery life? Should people be worried about its longevity?
Not at all. Toyota has sold over 5 million hybrids in the last 25 years. Plus, their battery warranty covers you for 10 years or 150,000 miles.
How does regular maintenance on a hybrid compare to a gas model?
Toyota hybrid vehicles require the same maintenance as gas-powered models and oftentimes even less. For example, the hybrid model's regenerative braking charges the battery even while slowing down the vehicle, increasing the life of the vehicle's brake pads.
Wow, it seems like there are a lot of benefits in choosing a hybrid Toyota. Visit Anderson Weber in Dubuque to learn more and take a test drive today.
In game 10.
$67-43 Belmont over Benton. Your Reeves Wealth Management post-game at Edward Jones post-game show is next on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-game 3 minutes.
The Gifted Hands Thrift Store in Galena offers low-cost clothing and household goods to the public. Shop local and support individuals with disabilities served by the Galena Workshop. The thrift store provides paying jobs to many individuals and is a stepping stone for some to get a job in the community. Donated items are accepted at the workshop on Southwest Street in Galena, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., except holidays. Gifted Hands Thrift Store at the Galena Workshop is open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays 9 till 1.
RPG came through the belly of the aircraft. We don't talk about the female combat wounded. These are our daughters and our sisters and our mothers. Wounded Warrior Project came into my life and taught me how to stand back up and get back in the fight. The truth is, I think we all have this strength inside of us, but until you're tested, you just don't know it's there.
See how Wounded Warrior Project empowers women veterans like Beth by visiting woundedwarriorproject.org/empowerwomenvets.
Diane from Michigan, a disabled senior citizen trying to get by.
Henry from Florida, a veteran fighting to make ends meet. Elena from Arizona, a mother struggling to feed her daughter. Hi, I'm Connie Britton, and I support Feeding America because they help provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year, like Diane, Henry, and Elena. Learn more at feedingamerica.org. Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
I think it's just vaping. Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as 1 pack of cigarettes.
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
I left the military with a traumatic brain injury. I came home to fight depression, anxiety, and alcohol.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Madam Greathouse, Army veteran.
DAV helps veterans get the benefits they've earned.
With DAV's help, I've built a new life for myself.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
My victory is just experiencing life.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Your high school postgame show is brought to you by Elena and Ben Reeves at Edward Jones, a financial service firm serving individuals and business owners.
Is your money working as hard as it should be? This is Elena Reeves with Edward Jones. If you want to provide for your children's education, reduce your tax bill, or prepare for a comfortable retirement, we need to talk. Today, more than ever, your financial security deserves the attention of full-time financial advisors. Take advantage of our years of experience. Contact financial advisors Elena or Ben Reeves at 608-348-2441 or stop by our office on Highways 80 and 81 in Platteville next to Sups Nutrition. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Welcome back to Benton High School on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, where the final score this evening, 67-43, the Belmont Braves over the Benton Zephyrs. It's our Reeves Wealth Management Edward Jones postgame show, and we're already being joined by our scrapper of the game, presented to you by West End Salvage. The player who is hustling and scrapping has stood out and trying to lay the opponent to waste, presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. His name is Griffin McNett. Congratulations on a great win here tonight, Griffin.
Thank you.
Talk about this one. You were kind of forced into the game early when Boone Havens got into foul trouble. How were you able to just get in the game about a minute and a half going, oh, okay, I'm already playing now? So how did you get your mindset into just being the leader on the team on the court?
I think how we practice all week, we go hard in practice, we go against each other so hard and push each other that I was ready to go come game time, and we really just worked as a team, and we pick each other up so much that it just works so well for us.
You know, you had Thomas go out, Thomas Freeman, he had 12 points. He had the first 10 points of the game for you guys. It looked like he was on his way to scoring 50 tonight. You know, what, if you can tell me anything, it looked like it was a hip injury. What did you guys see, or what have you been told?
Yeah.
If you can say anything.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but he fell, looked like he hit his hip somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure though. Hopefully he can be back by Monday.
Absolutely, you don't want anybody to be injured, but yeah, I mean, he was starting to go there. Would you say that was a turning point when he actually went out the second time? First time, it was like, oh, okay, he just needed a breather. Then he went out the second time. It seemed like you guys had to force yourselves to open up the offense because everything was going through.
Yeah, right. We really had to share the ball, and we had to work as a team and just get it inside to Chase. I mean, he really stepped up and really helped us there. And we just played solid defense, and all that comes in the game plan that we worked on all week.
How do you feel the ball movement has helped you guys, to facilitate easy buckets? I mean, it's nice when you have got 6-7, down low, don't get me wrong, between, Chase and Thomas, but being able to get that ball movement, to get those really wide open looks, how does that ball movement really come into play?
Yeah, that really helps a lot. I mean, we share the ball so good. We've been playing together since we were in second grade. I mean, we just know how to share the ball together and work together as a team, and that really helps us.
talk about this sophomore class. I know we're going to talk about the seniors as well, but talk about this sophomore group. I've been hearing a lot about you for a while. You got Coach Jalen Rufinock. I used to broadcast his game, so he was bragging you guys over and bragging you guys up over in South Wayne after the Darlington State Championship game for football. So you guys are on my radar. What is it about your class that you feel has made everybody kind of open up their eyes to you?
I mean, I just want to give a shout out to my old youth coach, Chad Barr. He really helped us and coached us. We have been working together for so long, and just the way that we can share the ball and just know how we play each other's games, that really helps us.
Well, Griffin, congratulations on a great game tonight, being our West End Salvage scrapper of the game. We look forward to seeing you down the line, and hey, here's the 2-0.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That is Griffin McNett, our scrapper of the game, presented to you by West End Salvage, the player whose hustle and scrappiness stood out trying to lay the opponent to waste, presented by West End Salvage Lancaster, and that was Griffin McNett. Now our Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington, Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main Street in Platteville. Most valuable player, Hermson's will be the MVP for the next project in your home. Go to Hermson's Ace Hardware, Bloomington and Platteville. Game high, 21 points, and with 16 of them in the second half. Chase Rickers joining us here. Chase, congratulations on a big game tonight.
Thank you.
When you have your twin tower go down, it's the pressure kind of went more on you. How are you able to take over in that second half and realistically just use your size to get tons of rebounds and easy buckets?
Well, I knew that my guards would get me open by just pick and rolls, and they hit me every time. I mean, every single one, good pass, but easy layups, and really that was the recipe to success.
Unfortunately, your shooting percentage is probably going to be down a little bit lower than you want, just throwing the ball up a couple times, but you got the rebounds on it, just picking on you a little bit. But, talk about some of those, you throw the ball up because, get the ball out of there, and you've got, again, we're just talking about Griffin being the scrapper of the game. He's going to be there. Boone's going to be there. Hey, just get the ball up and out of your hands, and somebody else will come and grab it. How key is that for you, knowing you've got that safety net?
Oh, very, because I know I can give it to anybody. They're going to always fight for the ball with their heart. I mean, Griffin over here, he goes for every single ball possible, so it's really nice when we have guards like that.
Absolutely, and then Boone had a great game tonight. He had 10 of his 12 points in the second half. But what was it about from your view when Thomas Freeman went out? And again, he had been scoring like crazy. Had 12 points before he got injured. And he had the first 10 points of the game. How did him going out of the game force all of you guys to not just be so reliant on him and really open the offense up?
Yeah, I knew that we had to step up. I mean, it's not too often that your best player goes out right away, and our other scorer, Logan Kress, is out this game too.
So 3 starters down.
Yeah.
Because Boone had to sit a lot with foul trouble.
Yeah. So just knew that we all had to step up.
One final question for you, Chase. Going to 2-0 this early in the season, everybody, we're just talking a little bit about the sophomores, but talk about this team, this group, trying to improve on roughly a 500 season last year. What makes you guys feel like you should be looked at as maybe one of the top teams, if not the top team, in the Six Rivers West?
Well, we had most of our team come back from last year. We improved a lot over the summer, too. Everybody was working in the gym, in the weight room. Then right at the start of practice, everybody started going 100% because we knew that this was our year.
Absolutely. Actually, I had one more question for you, too. Isaiah Santiago, going up against him, you two had battles down there. Are you a little sore after that one? Because it looked like you guys were battling.
Yeah, a little bit. Like
I said, I had to go throw that shout out. His dad was sitting up here with me. He was one of my best friends growing up in high school, so it was nice to see all you guys. But I tell you, though, Chase, 21 points, 16 in the second half. You had a big dog game, and congratulations on the big win.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming up here.
Thank you.
That is Chase Rickers joining us here. He is our most valuable player, presented to you by Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center, Bloomington. Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. Hermson's will be the MVP for your next project in your home. Go to Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Final stats, Tri-Core Turning Point, all coming our way next on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post game, 2 minutes.
Awesome, I appreciate you. Thank you.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Maybe you're not sure how you'll make rent, or you lost your job. When you don't know where to turn, let 211 be your guiding light. Our guides are ready to connect you with the help you need.
211, how can I help you?
Call or visit 211.org. 211. Get connected. Get help. A message from United Way and the Ad Council.
My son Finn was born with congenital heart disease and spent the first 8 months of his life in the hospital. Starlight Children's Foundation has played an important role in our lives. For 5 weeks as a baby, Finn lived in a Starlight Hero wagon instead of having to sleep in a hospital bed. Starlight provides moments of joy for families like mine at a time where there's very little to be found. Learn more about how Starlight brightens the lives of sick kids by visiting starlight.org today.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So, what's the asking price on these houses?
You'd probably be more comfortable living somewhere else.
How long is the lease?
Sure, you can afford to live here, but...
How about the schools?
We have twins.
This neighborhood probably wouldn't be right for your kids.
If a real estate or rental agent says anything like this, you are being discriminated against, and it is illegal. If you experience housing discrimination, go to HUD.gov/fair housing and report it. Fair housing. The law is on your side. A message from HUD in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
Post game, 2 minutes.
Welcome back to Benton High School on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our Reeves Wealth Management Edward Jones post-game show. Let's go now with our Tricor Turning Point, presented by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, your business. Contact Tricor Insurance. We're going to have to go with the injury to Thomas Freeman for the Belmont Braves in that middle part of that second quarter. When he first started showing signs of being injured, Benton went on a run and went up 12-9 at about the 14:38 mark of the first half. Then he goes down. He had a point. He had the first 10 points of the contest for the Belmont Braves, including a three-pointer, and then he goes down. After that point on, the Braves started picking it up. Wyatt Temperley scored 10 points in that first half, ended up with 14, but he really took control on the scoring side in that first half before Boone Havens and Chase Rickers really took over the second half. Because by halftime, it was 34-18 on the way to the 67-43 victory for the Belmont Braves. So again, our Tricor Turning Point presented to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance. That would be the injury to Thomas Freeman. Hopefully he will be back on Monday, as you heard from his teammates saying it looked like it was a hip injury from falling wrong on the court. Let's take a look at your final stats for the contest. First for the Benton Zephyrs. Led in scoring by Braden Kilcoyne. He had 15 points, 9 of those in the second half. 8 points for Carter Rury. 5 points for Sam Klang. 4 points apiece for Drew Heffley and Nolan Kelleher. 3 points for Desmond Morrissey. 2 points apiece for Pablo Cuevas, Menares, and Isaiah Santiago. Free throw shooting 7 of 8 from the free throw line for the Benton Zephyrs, a clip of 83%. The Belmont Braves, they were led in scoring by our MVP of the game, Chase Rickers, 21 points. 14 for Wyatt Temperley. Boone Havens and Thomas Freeman both with 12 points apiece. 3 for Ian Austin, 1 for Brady Gill. One thing the Belmont Braves will probably look at when it comes to practice tomorrow will probably be their free throw shooting. 5 of 12 from the charity stripe, 41.6% from the free throw line. So one thing that the Belmont Braves would want to clean up after this evening's contest. Once again, your final score this evening is 67-43. With the win, the Belmont Braves move to 2-0, 1-0 in the Six Rivers West, and the Benton Zephyrs fall to 0-2, 0-1 in the Six Rivers West. Let's say thank you again to the Belmont Braves, Bo Books, for joining us in our pregame show, and for him to send up 2 of his players, our scrapper of the game, Griffin McNett, and our most valuable player, Chase Rickers. Also, thank you to the Benton Zephyrs, head coach Luke Tyson, for taking time out to join us in our pregame show. Of course, to athletic director Jeff Dressler, Kyle Kearns also helping out. You get a chance to talk to them and see some people I haven't got a chance to see in quite some time. It just makes you feel like you're at home. And also a special thank you to my close friend Eddie Santiago joining me at halftime and joining me in the second half, getting a chance to see. You've never seen me up here broadcast a game before, so getting a chance to share that with him and share that with all of you listening was definitely something very, very special, especially this time of year. Coming up on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, we have games tomorrow. Let's take a look. What do we have? 4 games here on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel and our family of radio stations. Let's see here. I will be on Dubuque Super Hits 106 tomorrow, as will be the Cuba City Cubans at the Darlington Redbirds. 7 o'clock roughly for pregame with tip-off around 7:15. Steve Prestegard will have Platteville at Dodgeville girls basketball. That will be on AM 1590 WPVL and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Fenimore at Mineral Point. RJ Osterhouse will have the call on that one right here on the X and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Also, Boscobel at Iowa Grant. 7 o'clock. Pre-game, actually that one is changed. Boscobel at Iowa Grant. RJ actually has that contest. That is a 5:40 pregame, 6 o'clock tip-off, as there's no JV contest for that girls basketball game tomorrow. Boscobel at Iowa Grant. So it will be Tyler Dictanis will have the call of Fenimore at Mineral Point. Pregame around 7 o'clock with tip-off shortly after at about 7:15. Again, thank you all for tuning in this evening for high school boys basketball, where we saw the Belmont Braves defeat the Benton Zephyrs 67-43. Again, thank you to everybody here at Benton. Thank you to everybody tuning in, and thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you for letting me have a chance to hang out with you on this Thursday evening. This has been a presentation of Queen Bee Radio Sports on the X, X1071, X1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. I'm John Satterley saying thank you for listening, and have a great evening, everyone.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
X1071 is
WPVL-FM, Platteville, Galena, and Dubuque's source for extreme hit music.
online at X1071.com. Playing the hits.
Extreme hit, X1071.